Heavenly Father, thank you for gathering us today. As we begin today's opening of bids, guide our minds and hearts with wisdom, fairness, and integrity. Help us to treat one another with respect, make just decisions, and always uphold the public trust. Bless everyone present and keep us united in our commitment to serve with honesty. Amen.
So, good morning to everyone. My back members, back TWG, back Secretariat, observers, our partners in the development and the people of the Republic of the Philippines, especially the constituent of Sultan Kudarat 2nd District Engineering Office. Today, July 14, 2026, I would like to welcome you to the opening of bids of four civil works. In line of the Department Order 105 Series of 2020, pursuant to Administrative Order 34 issued by the previous President Rodrigo Duterte dated October 23, 2020, wherein the principles of transparency and accountability in the public service were reiterated. And in order to avoid irregularities in the procurement process, transparency and accountability in all government transactions, especially in the procurement process, shall be observed. I formally welcome you to our DPWH Second DEO YouTube live stream. Before we start, I would like to request the back secretariat, Mr. Lorizo, to read the attendance to check and verify the quorumness of the back.
Okay, good morning everyone. Today is July 14, 2026 and we're about to have our opening of bids for four civil works contracts. I'll give to you the attendance for the opening of bids, but before that, I'll give a recap on what happened during the deadline of the dropping of bids. So at exactly 10 a.m., the bid box has been closed and sealed and the keys has been turned over in front of the presiding officer, our back chairperson. And the following bidders dropped their bids. We have from Borderline Construction, Curve Line Construction, JV Constec, Palmares Construction, Filter Construction, JJ Oranza Construction, Jargon Construction Supply, CDH Construction, and 5NG Construction Services. And for the attendance of the opening of bids, for our back members, we have our presiding officer, our back chairperson, the chief of the maintenance section, Engineer Rinaldo G. Castor, together with our back vice chairperson, the chief of the planning and design section, Engineer Abdel Ruden Ampatuan. And also we have here our back provisional member, Engineer Jared Cordero. And with us to our live streaming, who will be participating with us, who is participating with us through online, we have our back regular member, Engineer Johaira Magarang, and our end user representative for civil works, the chief of the construction section, our back provisional member, Engineer Pinky Isderuin. For our back technical working group headed by Engineer Alrafi Di Gamamaw, we have the members of the back technical working group in attendance, Engineer Alvin Marquez, Engineer Dominic Madriaga, Miss Fiderlina Pagaduan. For our back secretariat headed by Engineer Anthony Pidimen, members of the back secretariat, Sir Alan Enfrano, who is currently conducting the civil works application eligibility, and yours truly, Franco Rivaldo Rizzo. For our observers, we have invited observers, but the Commission on Audit represented by Ma'am Nerissa Emiliano is up to be online, no, participating through our live streaming. And no other observers, sir. Sir, we have 5 out of 5 back members for civil works.
Thank you, Mr. Lorizo. So the back is in quorum. I would like to formally open this bidding at exactly 10:19 in the morning. Now I will give the keys of the bid box to our TWG and observer. Please kindly open the box. The bid box should consist of 11 folders.
Excuse me lang, Mr. Chairman. May I know the representative of Jargon Construction and Supply? Wala? Palmares? Wala rin? JG Oranza? Wala rin. Curbline? Wala rin. Piltel? Wala rin. Borderline? Dito. 5NG? Borderline, ano ka? Ano ka, liaison? Official? SPA? Official ka? Nasa CWA ka? So, hindi ka allowed sa kwan. CWR. So, hindi ka allowed, so you cannot speak. 5NG. SPA ka lang din. So, you are still not allowed. Piltel, wala. Borderline yun. CDH. Piltel. Ba't kanina wala ka? CWR, listed ka? SPA rin. CDH. Ha? SPA rin. Mga illegal kayo. JB Constec. Ito, legal ito. Pinapaalala ko lang kasi kayo, kapag nananalo kayo sa bidding, nahirapan tayo ko, no? Ang head ng TWG, sa TWG, nahirapan kami mag-contact sa inyo. So, kailangan mag-leave kayo ng number sa secretariat. Mag-leave kayo ng number. Pag nanalo kayo ba? Pag nanalo kayo sa bidding, pag nakuha na kayo ang winning bidder, mag-leave kayo ng number kung saan kami magpunta, mag-contact. Para mapabilis tayo sa post-qualification. Pakisabi sa firms nyo. So, thank you. Anong lahat? Hindi. Sige, mas better na magbigay kayo ng mga numbers nyo. Nahirapan ng TWG namin maghanap sa sinong kukontakin. Okay na, Mr. Chair.
So we will be opening the four civil works. The technical documents of civil works will be read while simultaneously processing for its eligibility through civil works application. So let's proceed to the opening of technical documents of civil works project. We'd like to request the BAC Secretariat together with the BAC TWG to start. We have four projects, four civil works projects. One is the 26M8005 construction of road slope protection structure, Isulan Junction, Ninoy, Aquino Road, KE 1003 plus 988 to KE 1004 plus 054. KE 1004 plus 280 to KE 1004 plus 400. KE 1009 plus 750 to KE 1009 plus 820. KE 1010 plus 736 to KE 1010 plus 836. With a contract duration of 296 calendar days, with an EBC of 117,842,905 pesos. We have four bidders, the Jargon Construction and Supply, Palmares Construction and General Merchandise Corporation, GG Uranza Construction, and Corbline Construction. So we'll open first the Jargon Construction and Supply, the technical documents.
Now opening good morning everyone. Now opening the technical proposal of our first bidder out of the 4, Jargon, Construction, and Supply. Let us start with its technical proposal. So opening the technical proposal of Jargon's Construction and Supply. We have its field jobs, certificate of registration, which is platinum. DTI, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, updated. Audited financial statement, updated. Speakup's license, valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is platinum and also valid. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts. Duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form. Duly signed and notarized, dated July 8, 2026. Mr. Chair, may I approach? Okay, its organizational chart is attached. So, pakita ko lang. Dito po. So, sa mga bidder. Kala ko kasi wala siya nag-attach. So, list of the contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the project. Duly signed. List of the contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project. Duly signed. Material testing equipment certificate, valid. Omnibus sworn statement, duly signed and notarized, and as per the standard form. Wala po siyang GIS kasi sole proprietor po to siya. Then, sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership. Nag-attach siya, although hindi na siya kailangan kasi hindi naman siya corpo. Meron din sworn disclosure of relation and beneficial ownership, which is notarized and duly signed. So the bidder also attached its ISO certificate, which is valid until August 3, 2029. We have its audited financial statement. Stamp received by the BIR. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. Mr. Chair, the contractor submitted all the necessary technical requirement.
So let's proceed to the second bidder.
Now opening the technical proposal of our second bidder for our first project, Palmares Construction and General Merchandise Corporation. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. Sex certificate, submitted. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, valid. Audited financial statement, updated. Pickups license, valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is platinum and also valid. We have its list of all ongoing government and private contracts, duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts, duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, dated July 10, 2026, duly signed and notarized, and also as per the standard form. We have its list of the contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. The contractor's organizational chart, also duly signed. The contractor's list of major equipment to be pledged to the contract, duly signed. Material testing equipment certificate, valid. We have its omnibus warrant statement as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized. So we have its secretary certificate, which is duly signed and also notarized. We have its GIS from the Security and Exchange Commission. And also beneficial ownership from the Security and Exchange Commission. We have also its sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership for corporation, duly signed and notarized. And we have also its sworn disclosure of relation and beneficial ownership, duly signed and notarized. And the contractor also attached its ISO certificate, valid until October 23, 2027. And we have its audited financial statement, which electronically filed and submitted to the BIR. And lastly, we have the contractor's NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. Mr. Chair, the bidder has submitted all the technical requirements necessary.
So let's proceed to the next bidder, the GJ Oranza Construction.
Now opening the technical proposal of JG Oranza Construction for the same project. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. DTI, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, valid. Audited financial statement, updated. Pickup's license, also valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is platinum and valid. We have its statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts, duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized, dated July 13, 2026. We have its organizational chart, duly signed. The contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. List of the contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. We have its omnibus sworn statement, as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized. We have its sworn disclosure of relations, duly signed. Sworn affidavit of eligibility, although hindi na to kailangan, duly signed and notarized. The contractors also submitted its ISO certificate. Ito. Valid until June 13, 2028. And lastly, we have its NFC, the contractor's NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. Ang material testing I forgot nila. Andito nakita ko yan. Ito. Ito. So, na-miss lang po namin, material testing equipment certificate, andito po. So, na-attach po nila. So, Mr. Chair, the bidder has submitted all the technical requirements.
So let's now proceed for the last bidder for the contract ID 26M005, the curb line construction.
Opening the technical proposal of our last bidder for our first project. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. DTI certificate, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, valid. Audited financial statement, updated. Pickup's license, also valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is platinum and valid. We have the contractor's list of all ongoing government and private contracts duly signed. The contractor's statement of single largest completed contracts duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized, dated July 13, 2026. We have its organizational chart, duly signed. We have its list of the contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. List of the contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. Material testing equipment certificate, valid. We have its omnibus sworn statement as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's affidavit of disclosure of no relationship, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's ISO certificate, valid until January 30, 2029. We have its audited financial statement, which is electronically submitted to the BIR. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the age of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. Mr. Chair, the bidder is complying with all the requirements.
So we'll move to the next project, the contract ID 36M80042. Construction of road from National Highway Junction to Barangay Sabanal, Station 0+00 to Station 0+867.5, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. The contract duration, 144 calendar days, with an EBC of 7,455,215 pesos. We have three bidders, the Piltel Construction, Borderline Construction and Supply, 5NG Construction Services. I will open the technical documents of Piltel Construction, please.
Opening the technical proposal of Piltil Construction and Supply, our first bidder for second project. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. DTS certificate, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, valid. Audited financial statement, updated. Pickup's license, also valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is platinum and also valid. We have its the contractor's lease of all ongoing government and private contracts duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form, duly signed and authorized, dated July 9, 2026. We have its organizational chart, duly signed. The contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. List of the contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. The material testing equipment certificate, valid. Omnibus sworn statement, as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's audited financial statement electronically submitted to the BIR. And its NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out, and also duly signed. Mr. Chair, the bidder is complying.
So let's proceed to the second bidder, the Borderline Construction and Supply, for contract ID 26M0042.
Now let us proceed with the second bidder, which is Borderline Construction and Supply. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is Platinum. DTI certificate, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, valid. Audited financial statement, valid. PCAB's license, also valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is Platinum and valid. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form duly signed and authorized, dated July 13, 2026. We have its organizational chart. Excuse me. Duly signed. Statement of the contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. The contractor's major equipment. The contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. Material testing equipment certificate, valid. Omnibus sworn statement, as per the standard form, duly signed and authorized. We have the contractor's sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, duly signed and authorized. The contractor's sworn declaration of relation, duly signed and authorized. We have the contractor's ISO certificate, valid until December 8, 2028. Grabe naman. Madami nang get-touch. Ano ang kailangan ito? Panigurado ba, no? Dami-dami niyang get-touch, oh. Wala naman pa ito. We have its audited financial statement, which is stamp received by the BIR. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. Mr. Chair, the contractor is complying with the technical requirement.
So now let's proceed for the last bidder of the contract ID 26MH0042, the 5NG Construction Services.
Opening the technical proposal of 5NG Construction Services from Marawi City all the way. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is Platinum. DTI certificate of registration. Valid. Mayor's permit. Valid. Tax clearance certificate. Valid. Audited financial statement. Updated. PCAB's license. Valid. Therefore, its field job certificate of registration is Platinum and also valid. The contractor's list of all ongoing government and private contracts. Duly signed. The contractor's lease of single largest completed contracts. Similar completed contracts. Shape of the volume building. Ang SLCC okay na? The contractor's pickups license, valid naman to. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Duly signed and notarized. Dated June 28, 2026. The contractor's organizational chart, duly signed. The contractor's list of key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. The contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. Mr. Chair, may I approach? So, Mr. Chair, allow me to read the exact wording nung kwan natin, technical requirement. Itong under requirement I, subsection D, as per DO number 11, series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum testing material equipment in the technical components of the bid. So, usually, ang ginalaw kasi natin dito is yung certificate or accreditation from DPWH or any region, yun ang ginalaw natin. Pero ito, nag-attach naman siya ng material testing. Subject na lang natin for verification. No, let us proceed. We have its we have its omnibus sworn statement as per the standard form, duly signed and notarized. So ISO certificate, hindi siya nag-attach kasi below naman 30 million. We have its audited financial statement, electronically submitted to the BIR. Ito. Ito last niya. Ito. Sworn disclosure of relation and beneficial ownership. Yan. Relation, beneficial. Duly signed and notarized. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out, and also duly signed. So, although one of the requirement is still questionable, so the contractor has submitted the necessary requirement subject for post qualification and bid evaluation. Five NG.
So let's proceed to the next project. The contract ID 26-0046. Concreting of road from National Highway to Sitio Minorok, Barangay Limulan to Kilometer 19, Dato Malayat, Barangay Hinalaan, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. Station 1 plus 070 to Station plus 3 plus 200. With a contract duration of 174 calendar days, with an ABC of 49 million. We have 3 bidders, the Piltil Construction, Borderline Construction and Supply, and CDH Construction. We'll open first the Piltil Construction.
Opening the technical proposal of Piltil Construction. You have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. DTS certificate valid, mayor's permit valid, tax clearance valid, audited financial statement updated, pickups license valid. Therefore, its PhilJEP certificate of registration is platinum and valid. List of all ongoing government and private contracts, duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts, duly signed. You have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form, duly signed and authorized, dated July 9, 2026. We have the contractor's organizational chart, duly signed. The contractor's list of key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. List of the contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. Material testing equipment certificate from DPWH, valid. Omnibus sworn statement, duly signed and authorized. We have its audited financial statement, electronically submitted through the BIR, and sworn disclosure of relations, duly signed and authorized. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being vetted out, and also duly signed. Ano yan? Ilan? ISO certificate. $49. Nakita ko rin eh. Paano? Tingnan mo daw ang copy 1, copy 2. valid until September 1, 2029. So, meron po siyang ISO. So, okay na tayo doon? Okay na? Yes po, Sir Dong. Bakit? Now opening the technical proposal of our second bidder for the same project. We have Borderline Construction and Supply. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. We have its DTI certificate, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance, valid. Audited financial statement, updated. Pickups license, valid. List of all ongoing government and private contracts duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts duly signed. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration dated July 13, 2026, duly signed and notarized, and also as per the standard form. We have its organizational chart duly signed. List of the contractor's key personnel to be assigned to the project duly signed. List of the contractor's major equipment to be pledged to the project duly signed. Material testing equipment certificate valid. Omnibus sworn statement as per the standard form duly signed and notarized. We have its ISO certificate valid until December 8, 2028. We have its sworn disclosure of relation duly signed and notarized. We have its audited financial statement electronically submitted to the BIR. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the ABS of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. Mr. Chair, the contractor is complying.
So let's proceed for the last bidder, the CDH Construction.
Now opening the technical proposal of CDH Construction, also all the way from Marawi. Makapunta tayo Marawi nito po. We have its field job certificate of registration, which is platinum. We have its DTI certificate of registration, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance certificate, valid. Audited financial statement, updated. Pickups license, valid. We have its list of all ongoing government and private contracts duly signed. Statement of single largest completed contracts duly signed. Di ba nasuspend naman ito sa Ernie Bagaw? Okay. Okay. Nasuspend din siya ba? Yun yung may contract siya, flood control. We have its bid security in the form of bid securing declaration as per the standard form, duly signed and authorized, dated July 1, 2026. July 10, I mean. July 10, 2026. We have its organizational chart, duly signed. List of key personnel to be assigned to the project, duly signed. List of the contractors' major equipment to be pledged to the project, duly signed. So same preparation with the previous 5GN, sir, Mr. Chair. Same pa rin yung material testing niya. No accreditation or certification. So, sir, pwede daw siya ma-recognize. No. Desisyon ng bakit. Ay, you mean nandito, na-touch mo? Ah, okay. Kala ko kasi nakalagay lang dito sa first. Okay, okay. Ito. Ah, ito. Ito, dito. Dito pala. Meron tayo. Git. Alam ko mo, git. So kay CDH, meron pala siyang certification. Members, Madam Jade, andito ha, certification. So, dito, attach. Sorry. Here is omnibus sworn statement as per the standard form, duly signed and authorized. Sworn disclosure of relations, duly signed and authorized. ISO certificate, valid until June 22, 2029. We have its audited financial statement, electronically submitted through the BIR. And lastly, we have its NFCC, which is greater than the ABC of the project being bidded out and also duly signed. So the bidder, Mr. Chair, is has submitted all the technical requirements, Mr. Chair.
So let's proceed now for the last project. The contract ID 26 emits 0053, road concreting in Barangay Poblacion 3, station 0 plus 00 to station plus 0415, Libak Sultan Kudarat. Contract duration 91 calendar days with an EBC of
Hindi ako masyado.
9,800,000. We have loan bidder, the GB Constec.
Opening the technical component of the bid submitted by GB Constec for the contract for the project with a contract ID 26MH0053. Bill chips registration, platinum, and valid. Annex A, list of eligibility documents. We have DTI certificate, valid. Mayor's permit, valid. Tax clearance, also valid. Audited financial statement, updated. And we have pickup license, also valid. Therefore, the pickup license is platinum and valid. List of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, attach and sign. Statement of bidder single largest completed contracts, attach and sign. Bid security in the form of bid security declaration, signed, attached, and duly notarized, dated July 13, 2026. Organizational chart, also attached and signed. List of key personnel, also attached and signed. List of contractors' equipment units to be assigned to the contract, attached and signed. Minimum laboratory testing equipment certification, attached and valid. Omnibus sworn statement, 11 items, signed and duly notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, also attached and signed. Sworn disclosure of relation and beneficial ownership, also attached, signed and duly notarized. ISO certification, also attached and signed, and valid until November 1, 2027. Audited financial statements at stamp received by the BIR. And finally, the net financial contracting capacity, which is greater than the amount to be bid, attached and signed. Mr. Chair, as per checklist, the contractor submitted a complete documents.
So we'll now open the financial documents, but before we'll read the eligibility result from CWE. For the contract ID 26MH005 for Jargon Construction and Supply, work experience passed, NFCC passed, eligible. For the Palmares Construction and General Merchandise Corporation, work experience passed, NFCC passed, eligible. And for the JG Oranza Construction, work experience passed, NFCC passed, eligible. And for the curb line construction, work experience failed, with is LCC similar to the contract to be bid, but present value less than 50% of BBC. NFCC passed, therefore ineligible. And for contract ID 26-0042, for Peltil Construction, work experience passed, NFCC passed, eligible. And for the Borderline Construction and Supply, work experience passed, NFCC passed, eligible. And for the 5NG Construction Services, work experience passed, NFCC passed. For the next 26-0046, for the Peltil Construction, work experience passed, NFCC passed. For the Borderline Construction and Supply, work experience passed, NFCC passed, eligible. And for the CDH Construction, work experience passed, NFCC passed. For the last, for the 26-0053, for GB Constec, work experience passed, NFCC passed, for eligible. Present value niya 40 na lang. So for the contract ID 26-MH0045, we only open the financial proposal of 3 bidders, the Jargon Construction and Supply, Palmares Construction and General Merchandise, GG Uransa Construction, and the core blind, which is ineligible, will return the folder. So let's now open the financial proposal of Jargon Construction and Supply for 26-MH0005.
Opening the financial component of the bids submitted by Jargon Construction and Supply for the contract ID 26MH005. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, also attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. Cash flow, also attach and sign in a form of by Carter. And for the bid price, Mr. Chair,
The total bid price of Darjun Construction and Supply for contract ID 26M80005 117,692,892 pesos and 59 centavos. 117,692,892.59. Discount offered 7% from EBC. The new bid amount is 109,454,390 pesos and 11 centavos. The next bidder is the Palmares Construction and General Merchandise Corporation.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by Palmares Construction and General Merchandise Corporation for the same project with a contract ID 26MH0005. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. With summary sheet of unit price. Cash flow presented by a quarter, attach and sign. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairman.
The total bid price of Palmares Construction and General Merchandise Corporation for the contract ID 26MH0005 117,742,905 pesos. 117,742,905. No discount offered. For the next bidder is the JJ Oranza Construction.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by GJ Oranza Construction for the same project with a contract ID 26MH0005. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. With summary sheet of materials, unit price. And finally, the cash flow presented by quarter. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairperson.
The total bid price of JG Oranza Construction for contract ID 26MH0005 116,429,134 pesos and 49 centavos. 116,429,134.49. Discount offered 4,480,000. 4,480,000. The new bid amount, 111,949,134 pesos and 49 centavos. New bid amount, 111,949,134 pesos and 49 centavos. So for the Jargon Construction, we have corrected the discount is 7% from the ABC. So the new bid amount is 109,443,889 pesos and 24 centavos. So the next project, the contract ID 26M0042. We have 3 bidders, the Piltil Construction, Borderline Construction and Supply, 5NG Construction Services. We'll open first the financial proposal of Piltil Construction.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by Philtel Construction for the contract ID 26MH0042. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, attached and all pages are signed. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. And finally, the cash flow by quarter. And for the bid amount to be read by our back chairman.
The total bid amount of Piltil Construction for contract ID 26MH0042. 27,406,120 pesos and 4 centavos. 27,406,120.04. Discount offered 20% in all items. 20% in all items. The new bid amount of Piltil Construction for contract ID 26MH0042. 21,924,896 pesos and 3 centavos. So proceed to the next second bidder, the Borderline Construction and Supply.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by Borderline Construction and Supply with the same contract 26MH0042. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, also attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. With summary sheets of materials and unit prices. And finally, cash flow presented by quarter. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairman.
The total bid amount of Borderline Construction and Supply for contract ID 26MH0042. 27,355,213 pesos. 27,355,213. No discount offered. For the last bidder, the 5NG Construction Services.
Opening the financial component of the bids submitted by 5NG Construction Services for the same contract 26MH0042. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, also attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. With summary of rates and unit price used. And finally, the cash flow presented by quarter. For the bid amount to be read by our back chairman.
The total bid price of 5NG Construction Services for contract ID 26MH0042. 27,449,879 pesos and 53 centavos. 27,449,879.53. Discount offered. Least 10% from our bidding amount. Least 10% from our bidding amount. 10% of the ticket. The new bid amount of 5NG Construction Services for 26MH0042, 24,704,891 pesos and 58 centavos. So for the next project, the 26MH0046, we have three bidders, the Peltel Construction, Borderline Construction and Supply, and the CDH Construction. We'll open first the financial documents of Peltel Construction.
Opening the financial documents of the bid submitted by Peltel Construction for the contract ID 26MH0046. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, also attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. With summary sheet of rate and materials costs. Then finally, cash flow, which is presented by quarter. For the bid price to be read by our bank chairman.
The total bid amount of Piltil Construction for contract ID 26MH0046, 48,949,432 pesos and 79 centavos. 48,949,432.79. Discount offered 23% in all items. 20% in all items. The new bid amount of Piltil Construction for contract ID 26MH0046, 39,159,546 pesos and 23 centavos. So for the next bidder, the Borderline Construction and Supply.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by Borderline Construction and Supply for the same contract ID 26MH0046. We have bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, also attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign with summary sheets. And finally, the cash flow presented by quarter. And for the bid price, to be read by our back chairman.
The total bid amount of Borderline Construction and Supply for contract ID 26MH0046, 48,899,953 pesos and 10 centavos. 48,899,953.10. No discount offered. For the last bidder, the CDS Construction.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by CDH Construction for the same contract 26MH0046. Bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, also attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign. With summary sheet of unit price rates. And finally, the cash flow presented by quarterly schedule. And for the bid price to be read by our back chairman.
The total bid price of CDH Construction for contract ID 26MS0046, 48,990,000, 48,990,000. Discount offered 5% from our bidding amount. Discount offered 5% from our bidding amount. The new bid amount of CDH Construction for 26M0046, 46,540,500 pesos. Now for the last project, the 26M0053, we have one bidder, the GB Constec.
Opening the financial component of the bid submitted by GB Constec for the contract ID 26MH0053. We have bid form, attach and sign. Bill of quantities, attach and sign. Detailed estimates, also attach and sign with summary of materials price. And finally, the cash flow presented by quarter. And for the bid price to be read by our bank chairman.
The total bid amount of GB Constec for contract ID 26MS0053. 9,777,929 pesos and 43 centavos. 9,777,929.43. No discount offered. So we have opened the for civil works project. I would like to remind the bidders that your documents will still undergo the post qualification, and the result of this bidding is still not final. Now for the other matters from the back member, TWG, from the Secretariat.
For the other matters, we have a schedule for opening of bids this coming July 21, 2026 for civil works project, and opening of bids for 8 projects this coming July 28, 2026. We have also a schedule for pre-bid conference tomorrow, Wednesday, July 15, 2026 for these 8 civil work projects. That's all, and good morning, sir.
So we'll proceed to the closing of the opening of bids. Any mission? The motion was raised by Engineer Cordero and seconded by Engineer Patuan. I formally close this bidding at exactly 11:49. Our bidding conference officially ended on behalf of the people of the Philippines, especially the people of Sultan Kudarat District Engineering Office. I would like to thank everyone for your participation. Once again,